In The Witcher 3, it's actually really easy to get powered up early in the game. In fact, before you even leave the first map zone where the tutorial takes place, it is possible to collect up to 6 free skill points. This is achieved by finding and interacting with all 6 places of power found in the White Orchard area before moving on with the main story. The skill points acquired at these places of power can then be used to purchase or increase the effectiveness of Geralt's abilities. I've discussed this in some of my other videos recently, but it is important, so we'll briefly recap here. The way to find things in The Witcher 3 is to track down and interact with these job boards. You can of course skip right to each place of power by using the timestamps in the description of this video, but using the job boards will put all local points of interest on the map, so I highly recommend doing this as early as possible so you don't miss anything while exploring. Be aware that some of these locations are in fact guarded by dangerous enemies that will generally need to be dealt with before you can safely activate the place of power and collect the skill point from it. You should also be aware that though you can only get 1 skill point per location, each stone will also provide a temporary bonus to one of Geralt's signs. The stones can be used repeatedly to acquire the sign bonus. Alright, here we go. 6 places to get a free skill point in the early hours of The Witcher 3. While it really doesn't matter what order you do these in, I recommend starting with this place of power located just south of the Broken Bridge signpost in the southwest corner of the map. It's very easy to reach from the nearby town and is not guarded by any enemies. In addition to your first free skill point, you'll also get a bonus to Geralt's Quen sign, which will improve your defensive capabilities if you decide to chase these down immediately while Geralt is still weak and squishy. To avoid going straight towards some really tough enemies right away, I suggest going to this one next. You'll find it west of the mill marker and south of the Nilfgaardian garrison. There is a single level 6 wraith here that you'll need to deal with, but if you've been following my other Witcher 3 tips and tricks videos, you shouldn't have much trouble taking it out one-on-one. This place of power will award a bonus to Geralt's Axii sign in addition to the skill point. The next location to visit is the crypt located just north of the mill signpost. There is bad news and good news here. The bad news is that there's a level 7 wraith here, but the good news is you don't have to kill this one. Once you deal enough damage to it, it will retreat to the crypt, leaving Geralt free to collect the skill point and a bonus to the Igni sign. Moving on to the next nearest place of power, head north from the crypt until you reach one with a monster nest beside it. You'll need to clear the ghouls and destroy the nest before activating the stone, as enemies will continue spawning until you destroy it. Don't forget to loot the nest, as they sometimes contain valuable items. This place of power will offer 1 free skill point and a bonus to Geralt's Ard sign. The next location is a little further away, just east of the Cackler Bridge signpost in the northeastern part of the map. Similar to the last one, this location also has a ghoul's nest that should be destroyed and looted before activating the stone for your free skill point and a bonus to Geralt's Quen sign. This final location, east of the Abandoned Village signpost, I recommend saving for last simply because it has one of the toughest enemies that you will face in White Orchard, a bear. These enemies have a lot of health and deal massive damage when they hit, so it's a good idea to have spent a few skill points and acquired some crafting recipes before coming here. Once you've dealt with the bear, you can activate this stone for a free skill point and a bonus to Geralt's Earden sign. I hope you found this video helpful, and as always, thank you for watching. See you next time.